Okay, Lucky Sevens is back. Let's talk about Charlie's Angels, the newest Lucky Sevens classic. Recently, I watched it last night. Well, last night I watched it, and I kind of forgot how awesome this movie was. I forgot why this movie was so damn good. It's a film by Mac G, who's one of those directors in Hollywood who seems to get a lot of slack for really no reason. But it's like his first big screen debut film, and it was excellent. It was an excellent blend of making an action film, yet still having a satire type parody feel to it. And that's what I liked about it. It was fun to sit through. Because, sometimes when you do action movies, especially when you do something that has like a spy type of motif to it, people heavily imitate James Bond. I don't know why. I don't know why everybody thinks you have to do it just like James Bond, but a lot of people do have that effect. So watching this movie, it was like having a blend of a James Bond film mix of Austin Powers. It knew how to balance how to balance out the film, where it made its own little reality. It had some cool stuff going on in there, and they had characters who were fun and interesting to watch. Because the movie stars Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, and the lovely Cameron Diaz. Love the cast. The cast was a solid cast. And for the pick for Bosley was something unusual, but they picked Bill Murray, who also kills it in this role. Now, watching the movie, I personally like Cameron Diaz a lot. I thought Cameron Diaz was like the best part of the movie. She was always fun, and even when she was fighting, it was like she seemed like a kick-ass, angel. Looking at Lucy Liu, my favorite part with her is when they actually go to Red Star and they actually infiltrate it. If you ever see that scene, it's always something I'm like, that's so sexy the way she's dressed. And if you're watching that scene when they go to Red Star, look for Melissa McCarthy. She's in the movie. This movie came out, 10, 15 years before she got popular? She's in the movie, and she had a nice little bit part. So that's what I want to tell you. If you ever get a chance to watch Charlie's Angels, you should check it out. Because like I said, it's a cool movie. It's actually a fun movie to sit through. You can take your kids. Well, I wouldn't say you can take your kids. You can take certain age children to watch it and have a good time. But like I said, the main thing that really cracks me is when you watch this film, there's so many stars in the movie that, they knew how to balance it and it still was fun. Some people who are stars now, some people who were stars back then. For example, there's Luke Wilson. I love Luke Wilson. If you ever seen Luke Wilson in movies, he's a great guy. Great actor. He's always had such a low-key, cool profile. So he's in the movie. You got Matt LeBlanc from Friends, who I also like. Don't really like Friends, but I like Matt LeBlanc. And then let's talk about one of my all-time favorite stars, Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell plays a character in the movie. I'm not going to say his name, but he plays a very important role in the movie. And when I saw him, I was like, Sam Rockwell, this dude is awesome. If you ever watch anything with him in it, like Galaxy Quest or Iron Man 2, he always finds a way to sneak in a dance routine, and it's always funny. He's always it's not just funny, but it also shows he's actually very, very talented. Another thing, if you really want to see a good Sam Rockwell film, check out Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. It's a movie by George Clooney. It's a very good like I say, it's probably one of his best works. If you ever want to see something where Sam Rockwell really kicked ass in. So like I said, the movie was great. It had Kelly Lynch in there too. It had a couple other actors and actresses that you may have heard of. But like I said, I just want to extra emphasize that this is a fun film. This is one of those times where if somebody wanted to take note of how to bring something back and add your own flavor and your own style to it, this is a perfect example. They took a premise from a TV show that was okay, and then they had fun with it. And you can do that because so many times nowadays when you see movies, everybody wants to immediately make it dark and gritty, which is not necessary. That's why when I watched Charlie's Angels, it was a fun, welcome change from the norm of what Hollywood loves to do. It was like they did their own thing, and I liked that about it. I especially like that Drew Barrymore was a producer on this because you kind of get that same feel she has in a lot of her movies. She has that kind of upbeat, fun, loving feel. And so like I say, if you want to watch something fun, interesting, something that's going to just like make you go, that was fun, that was cool to be with your girlfriend or with your friends, so check out Charlie's Angels. It's a Lucky Sevens classic. Peace out.